Welcome to our channel Find It, Flip It, Flog It, Bargain Hunters. We're three triplet sisters and we live in 3 different countries around the world. We love to bargain hunt, thrift and find unusual items. Come along with us to see what we find.
Hello everyone, this is Selena from Clarksville, Tennessee. I hope everyone is doing well this week. I have been a little busy this week and I did manage to go out thrifting just at the Clarksville Indoor Flea Market. And I did find a few wonderful items that I would like to share with you. So my first item I bought for $5, and this is Federal Glass Atomic Celestial Plate. It has a amethyst color edging and rainbow carnival coloring. This is vintage from 1950 to 1960. A little bit about Federal Glass was a Ohio-based company that produced glassware from 1900 to 1979. Now this glassware is also known as carnival glass because of its iridescent finishing. It's in excellent condition and I did buy it for $5. The prices online range from $45 up to $150. So I will be listing mine on my eBay for a price of $65. It's just a beautiful plate or bowl, serving bowl. So my next item I bought for $10. This is a Perfect Pets sleeping beagle. He is handcrafted and he has a realistic look to him. Now unfortunately he's supposed to make a breathing noise when you push on his stomach, but when I got it home I tried to put a battery in him and see if he makes a noise, and he doesn't. He's in perfect condition. This is a little tag. Comes on a little doggy bed. He's just in great condition. Online prices, they sell for around $40, but since he doesn't make his little snoring breathing noises, I'm probably just going to list him for $25. He's so cute. So my next item I bought for the pair, I bought for $2. This is Pier 1 Imports ceramic teacups. They were probably likely used for drinking tea or sake. They were made in Japan for Pier 1 Imports. On the front it has orchids and the bird cranes. On the bottom is the Pier 1 stamp. Now Pier 1 Imports was a large retailer here in the US for imported home furnishings and decor. In 2020, there was over 1,000 stores here in the US and Canada. Unfortunately, in May 2020, they filed bankruptcy and closed all stores due to COVID-19 pandemic, and I think a lot of stores did close because of the pandemic. Online prices, I have seen on eBay a pair sold for $30. So I'm going to list both of these together on my eBay for a starting price of $35. So my last item I bought for $6. This is from Dandy Pocahontas, the 400th anniversary special edition. She was made in 1995. She's on a little stand. Her face and hands are made of porcelain. She's in great condition. Normally I don't buy dolls, but I had to buy her because I thought she was wonderful. Now, Dandy was founded in 1954, and they did make porcelain dolls at that time, but in the 1990s they began making seasonal decor and plush toys. Online prices range from around $20 to $35, so I'm going to list her on my eBay for a price of $20. So that's it for me for this week. I hope you've enjoyed watching what I have found for this week. Enjoy your week, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.
Hi there, it's Rachel from Durham. Thanks for joining us this week on our channel. If you're new to our channel, please consider subscribing and help us grow our channel. This week I only went thrifting one day this week. I didn't find a lot of stuff, but I have a few items from that I found up in my attic from my mother-in-law. So we'll get into seeing what I found this week. So this is my first item. I found this little glass dish and I got it for 50p. And I thought, oh, that's unusual, I'll take that home. And it's in really good condition. I did a Google search on it, only to find out that it's Murano glass. And it's a little trinket dish, or candy dish. And it's really unusual. I've done a Google search on it, and some of the prices are from £20 to £30 on eBay. So I was quite surprised. So I'm going to list it on my eBay, and I might do a starting price of £25 and see how it goes. But it was a great find for 50p. Next I got these two for £1 together. This is a little baby's rattle, and she might be Peter Rabbit's sister. And a complete story of Peter Rabbit. I've actually been to Beatrix Potter's house in Northumberland, and it was really interesting to go there, but it has a name written in there, but otherwise the book's in pretty good condition. And I will sell them as a set. I'll probably only put maybe £10 for both of them, and we'll see how they go. Next, I found these silver wine cork stoppers. They're new in the box and they look quite vintage. They are starting to tarnish a bit, so I might try and polish them up before I sell them. I got them for £1, and they're nice silver stoppers. I've looked up on Google for prices, and the prices range from £10 up to £30, but I'll give them a polish up and list them for a starting of £20, and we'll see how they go. Now this is my next item. I also found in my loft or attic that was owned by my mother-in-law that she left behind, and this is a Victorian fine arts musical carousel. It's vintage, and I've looked up on Etsy and eBay and they are worth quite a lot of money. There was one sold on Etsy for £240. There's some listed in American dollars, over 300 American dollars. So they are worth quite a lot of money. It needs a really good clean. To wind it up, you turn this part. So it needs a really good clean because it is very dusty and very dirty, but it is in working order. So I'll be listing it either on eBay or Facebook Market for probably a starting price of £250. My next item, I found this coffee mug. It's in, I don't know if I'm going to say this right, Edrandor, and it's the smallest distillery in Scotland, and it was established in 1825, and the distillery is in the Highlands in Scotland. I got this cup for 50p, and it's in really good condition. It price ranges from £5 to £15. I'm going to list mine on eBay or the vintage site for a starting of £8. My next item, I also found this up in my attic or loft, and it comes with the original box. This is Rocky the Singing Lobster, and he's vintage. He's around the year 2000 he came out, in really good condition, and I'll turn him on so you can see him working. This is on. I think you press this button for another song. had to turn them off, and then I switched his off button and it wouldn't go off, so I had to pull the batteries out of it. But I think it's the most hilarious thing, and I've had a look online, eBay, Etsy, and they do have a few on there. The prices range from £30 up to £80, but I'll be listing now on eBay, maybe for a starting of £50, and see how it goes. My last item for this week I got for £2. You can see the sticker there, and this is Peter Rabbit Beatrice Potter's photo album set. They're new, and rather cute if you're having your first baby and you want to put all the beautiful pictures. So there's a set of three albums, and they're all in new condition. So I've looked up on eBay. There's one advertised on eBay for £23, and there's another one advertised on Etsy for £47. So I'm going to advertise these on my eBay for maybe a starting price of £25. I think that's a fair price. But lovely, and Peter Rabbit stuff is really collectible. So that's my stuff for this week. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Hey guys, this is Melissa from Auckland, New Zealand, and I want to share with you some really great items in my thrifting haul this week. These are just some of the clothes that I've found this week while I've been out thrifting. This is a men's Vans medium-sized short sleeve shirt. It's almost like an Aztec sort of design on it. It's quite nice fabric. And I did pay $6 from the Salvation Army. It's a really nice shirt, and I'll be listing this for around 28 New Zealand dollars. I next have this Hugo Boss long sleeve business shirt. It is a size, it's a 2XL. I paid $8 from the Salvation Army, really nice shirt, and I'm going to list this for around 35 New Zealand dollars. I then found this really gorgeous men's sweater, and I paid $7 for it. It is a brand here, a New Zealand brand, Rod and Gun. You may see this in Australia, or you may find it in America. But this is a beautiful sweater, and sometimes you can just feel an item and feel how good a quality it is. This is 50% wool, 30% cashmere and 20% merino. So paid $7, and this I am actually going to list for 45 New Zealand dollars because it is quality. It's in excellent condition. We're coming into winter down here in the southern hemisphere, and this is just going to be an easy sell for me. My next item is this Hero brand winter vest. It's in great condition and nice colour too, and I paid how much did I pay? Paid $9 for this, and it's a size small, so I tend not to get too many size small. They're a bit harder to sell, but you know, now and again I'll find a really great item that I'll buy it. So I am going to list this for around 25 New Zealand dollars.
My next item is this Greg Norman women's golfing polo, and don't forget to look at your golf wear because it does sell, and Greg Norman items have always sold really fast for me. So I paid $7 for it, and you want to look for that shark. That's the logo. This is a size medium, so I'd say about a size 12. And I also found the same day was these Callaway women's golfing shorts, so maybe the same person donated them. These were $6. They are a size 10. So I will be listing both of these items for $25 each. So I've got one more item of clothing to show you. It's not really clothing, but it is this Hogwarts Express platform duffel bag, and this is brand new with the tags on it, and I paid $5 at the Dove Hospice shop, so that was a really great bargain. It's brand new. I'll be listing this for around about 30 New Zealand dollars. I just wanted to add the 3 books that I found this week. The 2 Nora Robert books are for me because I enjoy her books, and the Lee Child one, which is actually like brand new, originally was $29, so that one I am going to resell, and I'm going to list for $12. So let's jump into the first item. If you're new and you do like our videos, please consider subscribing and helping our channel grow, and also check out the playlist. There's so many great videos we've already made, and a ton of shorts that you will enjoy as well. So let's jump into my first item. We have here a Dunoon bone china Scottish mug, and it's absolutely huge. It must be like 2 decent cups of coffee in there. It's got the Highland bagpipe on the inside, and it's just a lot of historical things about Scotland. James VI, I love Mary, Queen of Scots. So anyone that talks to me about Scotland, I always bring that up. I love the movie, and so there's all sorts of information on there, and there's a lot of these listed on eBay. These usually sell for around £25 on eBay in the UK. This was made in Staffordshire, England. And there's a lot of different mugs. I have another one which I'll show you on another day that I did find. I paid $3 for this, and I'll be listing it on my Trade Me for 25 New Zealand dollars. My next item is this gorgeous little Kiwiana ashtray. It is made of resin, and it has a kiwi on it with power pieces inserted into the resin. It's got velvet underneath, and I paid $4. These I really don't expect too much for resale, but it's a cool little Kiwiana vintage item, and I am going to list this for 15 New Zealand dollars. My last little trinket we have is this gorgeous little collie dog. He is vintage, and it says $5 underneath, but I didn't pay $5. When I went up to the counter, the lady didn't even look underneath, and she just charged me $2. So it's a cute little vintage collie. It is made in Taiwan. It's got the original stamp under there, and there are some listed on eBay.
It is mid-century, so it's very old. It's about 75 years old. It's like from the 1950s. Now, it needs a little bit of a clean, but I will do that before I list it. And I'll be listing this for around 20 New Zealand dollars. So there is a couple listed on eBay for 29 US dollars, but I think I'll keep it a good even $20. So here's a cutie. If you've got a melancholy, that's what it reminds me of, a melancholy, or could be a standard collie, but he's very cute. Okay, so let's talk about the last two items. These I found at my favourite Salvation Army store. Always have amazing stuff that I find there. And these are 1960 vintage kokishi dolls. It is a traditional wooden doll originating from the Tokaho region, and from the Indo era, that's when they started making them in the 1600s to 1868. So I paid $5 each for these, and they are just beautiful. Great condition for the age. Now this one here underneath, they're both signed. This one says, from the way that they write the dates, I think it's 1998, this one. This is like the female, and this one I feel like is the gentleman. But this I've seen on eBay. One's listed for £40 in the UK, and here in New Zealand there's a couple on Trade Me. Most of them are listed for $75 each. Some of them are a little bit more expensive, but these actually resell for really good money. So this one here is actually older. This is dated and signed underneath. The 9th of the 9th, 1958. So this one is even older than that one, and it's gorgeous. So I am going to sell them together, and did I say I paid $5 each? Yeah, so cheap. Great bargain. And I actually sent a photo to Selena and said, are these worth anything? And she just said, buy them. They're worth good money. I'm going to list them for $150 for the pair, and we will see how they go. I will reduce it, but we'll see how they go at that price. I mean, they're in beautiful condition for their ages, and they're just something so different and unique. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please like, share and subscribe, and check out the playlist, and thank you so much for being here this week, and we'll see you next week.